Here are the 5 tools you need to launch your virtual bookkeeping business in 2025. The most common question I get from new bookkeepers is, what softwares do I actually need to start my bookkeeping business? So in today's video, I am going to walk you through the exact tools that I use to run my own 6-figure virtual bookkeeping business and the same tools that I help my students master inside my Mom Accounts Bookkeepers Mentorship. My name is Nomi Aguilar, and I own a 6-figure bookkeeping business, and I have mentored over 500 mamas on how to do the same. And if you're new to bookkeeping and want to start your business the right way, this video will give you a clear roadmap of what tools you can use to launch your new bookkeeping business. So let's get right into it. First, let's talk about what kind of bookkeeping business I run and what I recommend for beginners. I personally run a virtual-based bookkeeping business, which means I can work from home on my laptop and serve clients anywhere, even when I'm traveling. So what do you actually need to run a virtual-based bookkeeping business? You just need 3 things to start: a laptop, Wi-Fi, and a simple accounting software, and that is it. Now, the most popular accounting software for bookkeepers is QuickBooks Online. And I'll be honest, I had a love-hate relationship with it for a bit, but right now, it is amazing. This is my favorite and the one I use every day for bookkeeping businesses. Now, there's a special version called QuickBooks Online for accountants. And guess what? It's completely free for you as the bookkeeper. With that version, you can manage all of your clients in one place, get discounts for them, and even earn a little extra income through revenue sharing. I'll explain what that is in a bit. So QuickBooks gives you 3 ways to set up your clients in their software. First, you can bill your firm and include the cost in your monthly bookkeeping fee. Second, it can bill your client directly at a discounted rate. Or third, you can use the revenue share program where QuickBooks pays you a small amount every time your client pays for their subscription. It's a great way to make a little extra money while keeping everything streamlined and professional. As you think about what approach makes the most sense for your business, it's important to note that every bookkeeping client has a different need. So you might end up having different clients on different plans. Now, let's talk about QuickBooks certification and about certifications in general. Many new bookkeepers ask, Mimi, do I need to be certified in QuickBooks before launching my bookkeeping business? QuickBooks and many other softwares do offer free certification programs, and it's awesome to learn the basics, but let me be super clear. Getting certified doesn't automatically make you a bookkeeping expert. Those certifications teach you how to use and navigate the software, but now how to think or operate like an actual bookkeeper. So you still need to understand simple bookkeeping terms, like what goes on a profit and loss versus a balance sheet, and practice doing the actual work with an actual client and business if you truly want the skill of bookkeeping to click for you. So I always recommend new bookkeepers to go through the first part of the QuickBooks certification, like QuickBooks Phase 1. But then make sure to apply it right away. You can use the sample company they give you, or even practice using the software with your own household budget, treating your household like a business to start applying to the software. Now, let's talk about the tools you'll use to actually run your bookkeeping business. Once you have your QuickBooks set up, the next thing you need is Google Workspace, also called Google Business Suite. This is going to give you a professional email, something like mimi@yourbookkeepingfirm.com, and access to Google Drive, Google Sheets, Docs, and even your own mini website. I love that little website that you can create within Google because it gives you exposure for anyone who does a search for someone local when it comes to bookkeeping. So keep it simple, and that's probably the only website you need. It makes you look professional right from the start and helps you stay organized. Next, you'll want a task manager, and I recommend Asana, but you can use something like Trello or Monday as well. This is how you'll track your clients' deadlines and any daily, weekly, or monthly work. I call it my digital notebook, and it keeps my brain calm. No need to have sticky notes all over your computer. For business meetings, use Zoom or Google Meet, And for client updates, use something like Loom. Loom is a recording software that lets you record short videos for your clients where you can walk through monthly reports and show them exactly what you worked on because it records your screen. Clients love this because they can see your work and watch it on their own time. And instead of texting back and forth with your clients, Loom allows your communication with clients to stay professional and organized. These small software investments help you build trust and look more professional than most bookkeepers starting out. Lastly, let's look at softwares for onboarding and managing clients. Once you start getting clients, you'll want a smoother way to onboard them, collect documents, send invoices, and of course, get paid. At first, you can use Google Forms and QuickBooks Merchant Account to handle these proposals and payments, which is going to work fine. And at the beginning, that's probably what you're going to be using. But once your business starts to grow and you start getting more clients, I highly recommend investing in tools like TaxDome or even something like Dubsado. Both are all-in-one systems for your bookkeeping business. This is going to give you secure client portals, pipelines and automations that you can set up, document storage for your clients, which is in a safe cloud-based storage documents, proposals and contracts, and even a place to collect payments and set up the onboarding process for it to be automated. TaxDome is the one I personally use, and it runs almost everything in my business. And I want to emphasize that having a software with a secure client portal is something I recommend every new bookkeeper have from the start so that you look more trustworthy and professional to business owners who want to hire professional and trustworthy bookkeepers. Now, TaxDome software is going to run you about $800 per seat per year, but I promise you it is worth every penny. If you're not ready for that, Dubsado is also a great low-cost option to start with. Now, a final thought I want to leave you with is that bookkeeping is a very relationship-based business model, okay? So bookkeeping today isn't just about the accounting software and organizing numbers. It's about truly understanding your client, their business, and their goals. Software makes the job easier, but your ability to analyze, communicate, and build trust is what makes you valuable and the most important skill you need to learn if you want to scale your new bookkeeping business. We will not be replaced by AI. AI in these softwares help us be more efficient. So we as bookkeepers need to make sure we're up to date with what automations are, pipelines are, and things that are going to help us work smarter and not harder. Ultimately, having the right tools can help you look more professional, stay organized, and sell your services with confidence. But the real learning starts when you get your first client and start doing bookkeeping for an actual business. So don't get trapped in the certification game or spending months just to consume YouTube videos or free trainings and not applying the knowledge that you are learning. Get your business foundation in place with these softwares and then take action. Go out, get your first or your next bookkeeping client. And I want to end this video talking about something just as important as what software you use, which is what bookkeeping community you're a part of. It's easy to get lost watching random YouTube videos, free trainings, or just wasting time stacking up different certifications. But what really helps you master these different bookkeeping softwares and the skill of bookkeeping itself is learning from people who are actually running bookkeeping businesses right now. You have to find a mentor or a community that you can relate to, someone who still has an active bookkeeping business, not just a coach who stopped doing bookkeeping years ago. You're going to learn the old school of bookkeeping if that's what you're doing. Because bookkeeping softwares and systems change or update every year. Now, bookkeeping will stay the same, but the systems and the softwares and the process does change. You need to be part of groups, communities, or mentorships that offer up-to-date training so you don't get left behind or learn outdated bookkeeping strategies. That's what we focus on inside my Mom Accounts Bookkeepers Mentorship Program. Continued education, accountability, and real support in our community of other new and established bookkeepers. Inside the Mom Accounts Bookkeeping Mentorship Program, we actually have step-by-step QuickBooks trainings, templates, and live support to help you set up these exact softwares the right way. So you're not doing it all alone. So, if you've been learning on your own and you're ready for real guidance, community support, and accountability, I want to invite you to watch my free training that shows you the exact roadmap moms are using today to start flexible bookkeeping businesses from scratch, even while working a 9 to 5. After building my own 6 figure bookkeeping business and mentoring over 500 mamas on how to do the same, I can confidently say that virtual bookkeeping is one of the best skills you can learn to work from home and replace your income. So, without needing a degree, a fancy office, or tons of experience. So, if you're ready to land your first client and start building real income from home, click on the link in the description or in my bio and let me show you how easy it is to start your own bookkeeping journey. I can't wait to see you in there.